Welcome back to Hammond's Dream. We are painfully close to 2.5 stars. We're at 2.4. We got our Segisaurus, which, yeah, is literally just a name replacement mod for Seal of Isis. I don't even think it redesigns anything or changes skins, from what I could tell. Still Ghost Ranch, even, so, like, kind of pointless, but it is fun to actually have Segisaurus. Too bad they couldn't add a proper mod with a Segi Canyon dig site. That'd be really neat. I have gone ahead and laid out the next few enclosures for us. So, first thing to talk about, the reserve paddock here, which will be baryonyx, is clipped. Because we're just slightly too close to the map edge. It should have a little like bobble that comes out here, like a little M extension or something like that. What it looks like? Yeah, kind of, like a really shitty M. But we're missing like just a sliver. We're just gonna ignore it. It's fine. And then this is ostensibly the raptor paddock. That's what it's labeled on the computer monitor. We're gonna use this as a Segisaurus paddock by cutting off a little subsection here. So on the map, the tour basically cuts through here real quick in the corner and then comes into this baryonyx pen and then heads up here to the Tyrannosaurus paddock. And so what we're going to do is just by putting a little sub fence here and a little sub fence here, we're going to make a nice little Seal of Isis / Segisaurus pen. And hopefully the tour cars cutting through this corner will be enough to keep this in view. And we'll have a nice little no problem exhibit for the small carnivore. We'll have to redo the whole tour though. And I have to redo the tour to finish putting in the fences over here for that little extension off of this pen. And because of that, I just haven't done it. So we're going to wait for a storm and then we're going to redo the tour. That way we don't lose money because we kind of need it. Well, there we go. Pretty good haul. Now, Segisaurus is one of the most elusive species in the franchise, in that it's never actually really appeared anywhere, except for as a name on a brochure map. It is on the Jurassic Park, or was on the Jurassic Park Institute website, and that is the only time we are given a visual appearance of it in the entire franchise in any form. It's a single piece of paleo art from that website, which shows it with like a reddish color. So that's the plan for how we're going to design it. I've already picked a skin out for it. Oh, I guess I should see if we need to make a second trip to Ghost Ranch. Yes, we in fact do. Cool. So yeah, also, is there water in that corner? There's like a little, I think part of the river runs up near the north of the paddock, maybe? I think so. I think we'll assume that's what's going on there. It's hard to tell with the border. So probably we just do this. This goes over here. Kind of comes through into here. And this is kind of where it like disappears. So that'll be the water source then to keep with the rivers on the map. More or less. We'll just like bury the mouth of the river in forest, so it's kind of hidden. Although I do plan for this to be a small fence that cuts across here. So when we do, whoops, you little shit. Now that's gonna mess everything else up. Demon. How do we go about this? Oh, that's also just a weird little extension. If we do this, and then we do this. We do, oh, you hate me. Why do you hate me? Okay, the easiest way to do this is to do one of these. Do one of these, do one of these, do one of these, do one of this, one of this, one of this, one of this, and one of that. There we go. Maybe... Why is this fence... I never really noticed it, but, like, it's the same height. This should be, like, half the height of this fence. Huh. Kind of ruins the aesthetic, doesn't it? Well... What else ruins the aesthetic here, too, is the river, including the fence. We'll just thin that out a little bit here as it reaches the end of its course, maybe. There, perfect. Of course, this segment will have to cut across, but nothing can be done about that. What do we got? A completed Segisaurus is what we got. I guess we'll use the 5 here. We shouldn't need 7 or higher genetics for Coelophysis / I mean, it's just Coelophysis. We won't need the hopefully 7 genetics to get this guy cloned. I wonder if they resized it, because Segisaurus is a little bit smaller than Coelophysis. Segi's like a little closer to like copy sized. I have a feeling, like I haven't checked this mod out in game, only in Species Viewer. I have a feeling it really is just a rename. Oh god. No! No! Also, why are we at 2 stars? What the shit? What happened? Oh, the tour's fucked. Or the tour was fucked. Yeah, the herbivore tour got backed up. It looks like the dinosaurs corrected it by running into it, so is that. But 2 stars still feels really bad. 2 amenities could perform better. That's shocking. Ugh, the amenities are just bad. It's probably because of whatever other issues are with the peel. Yeah, 20 dinosaurs are not visible. Which 20? Well, there's that shit. Why are we getting tuberculosis now before the storms? This is, like, worse. Oh, yeah, all this shit. Like, all the brachiosaurs are out of view. Oh, literally every brachiosaurus is out of view. Well, that's bad. Well, whatever. Yeah, there's the storm. Okay, so, since the storm is here, let us kill the tour. We'll do the rebuild, and then, yeah, we have enough money. Then we'll unpause. So this should follow straight from that. Oh my god. Oh my god, chill. Okay. Thankfully that one actually connected up. So that goes like that. Now, the rest of this little weird extension should run parallel, I think. Maybe not quite. So I guess we just do this. Is that car gonna get in the way? There it goes. Okay, we'll try this. We might have to redo this once I compare it with a map. But I think that should be the deal. And there's even the weird little bend, which is present on the map. It definitely curves up. So I think that's right. And this will be basically the access point for this enclosure back here, more or less. Which I'm probably going to end up cutting down as well, just to make it work with the tour. We don't actually have to go to the proper tour. We can just do edit tour route and control it that way. So I think this should probably have been pushed over a little more. Could redo that. I think we should. So this should come over like here. a bit more. Probably kind of just goes like through here. Something like that. Like, this should really be a smooth, continuous line, but we can't do... I mean, I guess you could put this in the gate and at an angle if you put, like, a deliberate zigzag in the fence, but I'm not going to do that. That's a little too much work to try and fiddle with that. Then this has to kind of stick close to the fence here, more or less, and kind of swings up and it ends up exiting pretty much as close to the corner up here as it can get. So like that. Probably we could go out a little further with this. I guess I gotta go retrieve my tour. So this is the same recording session as the last episode, which puts this one a little bit ahead of the release schedule here, maybe. How do I want to actually make this work? I guess we'll do this. Come out here, and then swing out here. What I might also have to do, I probably will, at this point, depending on when this episode actually drops on the channel, you may already know whether or not I'm accelerating the release schedule for this series to accommodate for the DLC. That looks weird. I think it swings too far, too, like, outward here. I think what we need to do is probably... Oh, man. Back to the thing. I don't know why I'm including all this tour building in the video, but here we are. So this should be kind of following off of that. So I guess we'll do it a little bit like this. Maybe like that? That seems okay. Okay. Now I need to go once more retrieve the thing. But yes, and obviously, especially because this is a modded park build, it needs to be wrapped up before the DLC hits. So yeah, no idea when this episode actually ends up airing. Let's just do one of these. Just cut this tour across. We don't really care about the particulars, because this is just a placeholder until we build the other paddocks, which I'm just trying to break up the big rebuilds into separate sections, so I'm going to leave that for another time. Do we finish the fossils? Yeah. Oh, he does. Yeah, this is definitely just a rename. It doesn't even, like, re-alphabetize it. That's really funny. Ah, I don't have the skin. Well, that's awkward. I was right that we only need 6 genetics for this. Okay, well, shit. You're still on the way for that. I really hope you can get to that immediately. Nothing is damaged yet. We do need to sedate the raptors. And I guess we can take a quick peek here at what the situation is with Jane's. I need the red skin. definitely not Quillian Svalbard. It's probably Sonoran Sandy or Gambia, maybe, which is purple. I guess we'll do drought tolerance. We should have enough money to make it through this storm, including resting this guy. 400k is not a large safety margin, but it should be sufficient. Having to micromanage the fucking disease breakout's gonna drive me up a wall, too. Oh, I should fucking fix this too. Okay, so let's grab you real quick. Put you over here. Forget this, forget this, forget this, forget this, that. Get rid of this gate. Get rid of this gate, and this gate. This no longer needs to curve out weirdly. So we'll go, let's do this first. So we could try and like have this not block shit in the future. Why the fuck are there, what the fuck is this? What is happening here? I have never seen such a thing. They are bugged the fuck out. Huh. Okay. Two injuries. We have a concussed Gallimimus and minor fracture on a Parasaur. Keep the mobile vet here, which is actually useful because if the disease reemerges in that paddock, having an answer for that would be nice. Are you seriously not able to shoot the unconscious raptor? Are you joking? Oh my god, dude, this fucking game. This one's in the water too. Is it also just not going to work? Once it's under the water, you just can't... I can't even remove the water. Insane. Wake the idiots back up, I guess. Oh my god. Okay. Minor fracture, major fracture, and a disease outbreak again. See, that's the worst part of this. The worst part of this is just that it fucking doesn't work. And it makes the game harder when it shouldn't be. Oh, you're already resting. Okay, meanwhile. Okay. You're still doing your thing. Actually, the Corythosaurus is the only disease outbreak. These are both just minor injuries. Get it? Oh my god, we actually stopped it before it got completely insane. I'm legitimately astounded that that actually worked. Okay. So, meanwhile, this is happening. Also hilarious. Yeah, yeah, merge. Merge. Zip like a zipper. One car goes, the next one merges. The other car goes, the next one merges. You guys could do this. Stop being assholes. Okay. Sorry, are you still... Okay, you're medicating Bakita. You're getting there. You're getting there. You're on your way. And we have a treatment pending on the galley. Yes. Great. 400k. Right, we did the research. Yes. Which gives us Sonoran and Sandy. Cheaper. Friend. Go. Okay. Great. So, this is at least, if not the exact color I wanted, one of the possibilities. Sonoran blank for to recreate the Segisaurus coloration. So yeah, let's just get them going. These guys are super cheap at least, so they'll be a nice, quick, easy addition to the park. Once we get them out, we can also look at... Oh, I never did finish building this, but it's ready to go. Once we get that out, we can also look at baryonyx, which is the one I plan to do next, just because the pen is basically right there. Which makes it convenient. So yeah, that'll be the little sub pen for these guys. And then, if I wanted to, I could redo this here. Probably not going to bother. I kind of want to. Let's see. We do this. Because this corner does look a little sharp to me. So I'm just thinking something like... calm down. Stop trying to snap. You little shit. Yeah, I think I like that. A little more of a gentle curve. Which matches what the tour road's supposed to look like. Tiniest little additional upgrade there. Okay, so we need the Jeeps to be able to reach this pen. So I think connecting it up to this might be good. Here's the problem. If this gate goes down in a storm, I don't really want the Coelophysis spilling into the herbivore paddock. Even though I don't remember if Coelophysis can actually kill anything in there, I don't think I just want to deal with the chance. So let's put a gate like here. And then we'll put a gate over here in this like back section, I guess. And we'll let them path all the way around that way if they need to. Could sneak one into the hillside here with the trikes. I'm kind of tempted to do. I could put it up here on top of the hill. Not sure it's worth it. We could put one through the baryonyx pen into the Segi pen. I think that would work. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. So gate here, and then a gate just here, I guess. I don't know if I want it on top of that hill there exactly. Let's do this. one of these and one of you. Okay. Then they're, yeah, at least then if they're in here, they don't have to go all the way back and around. They can just move through there. I guess we'll need a new ranger station. We could probably split one here with the berries. Yeah. And then I'm sure these guys should just be meat feeder, right? Skittish, social, humble. Skittish, social, humble. I'll take all 10. I'll take your entire stock, even though I don't have any money left. Now, this is interesting. The voice line is obviously unchanged, right? She says it's called Coelophysis, but the actual subtitle does say Segisaurus. That's very surprising.
Their remains can be found scattered across the globe.
I didn't expect that to be updated.
People want to see a Coelophysis up close. This is the only place to do it.
Yeah, looks like they're already good to go. Open space and forest are their only requirements.
Asset transportation in progress. Asset transported. Transporting asset.
Oh yeah, I can also finish this off.
Asset delivery confirmed.
That little lake there.
Asset has been collected. Asset transportation complete.
Alright, well, they're gonna be fine. And yeah, that's basically as much as it's gonna look like the one depiction we have of Segisaurus in the franchise, so.
Asset being transported.
Yeah. Not amazing, but it does the job. I mean, Segisaurus is just a Coelophysis. It's a Coelophysis from the early Jurassic, unlike Coelophysis, which is Jurassic. But, like, it pretty much looks like this. I think if they add it to the game, all they really need to do is just give it a feathered variant. Or just make it primarily feathered, and they'll be good to go, basically. They could also do something else with it, like make it a little more retro or something. A little bit different, like, proportions. There's ways to make it stand out. Honestly, it's known from a single specimen that's, like, not anywhere near complete. They could do some weird shit with it. Or they could make it bigger, even, or something, than Coelophysis. It should be smaller, but, like, again, one specimen. They could make it weird if they want to. Oh. Why is just that one section? Oh, because that I had to cut it out to rebuild it? Too close to Segi. Move it, Segi. I'm going to keep switching between Segisaurus and Segisaurus. So the canyon is Segi Canyon, T-S-E-G-I. But I've always known it as Segisaurus until it came up in a video somewhere from something, and I was like, oh, it's Segi. So now I'm gonna just struggle to, okay, you're, what the fuck is wrong with you? Oh, you're tainted. Tainted meat. Wait. Okay, somebody is on the status check. Medical team is also already on the way, I guess because they're on one of the other things there. Okay, no problem. All right, 500K. Can we do Barry? Mr. Baryonyx. Where did I put it in the tree? Oh, it's just here with Metri and Barry, right? Because the original Core 15, including alternatives like Compy, are all very early. Oh, and yeah, we did. Of course, we had to do that for Herrera. So this is actually going to be nice and cheap as well. So yeah, no reason not to do it immediately. This is weird. Is this actually recolored? Just like universally turned redder? Because like the eye is like glossed over red. And the teeth have like a reddish tint to them. Do they always look like this? I mean, his teeth look like they're fucking fossilized. Yeah, I don't know if it always looked like this. Or if it actually is like recolored. Maybe only this skin or something to make it redder? I have no idea. Huh. So I've decorated the Baryonyx pen, which does, in a lot of the maps, tend to have more mountainous territory in it. But we do also need a nice lake for the Baryonyx. So we've done kind of a hillier enclosure with some actual mountains. I mean, as much as we can make mountains, both on in-game and on the scale of this map. But then, yeah, nice little lake there, too. I'm actually pretty happy with how this enclosure turned out. It's simple, but I think it's kind of effective. Yeah. So, let's get them. We have money for once, because I took a bunch of pictures. And we actually just came off a storm, too, so we're not even, like, gonna only have money for a moment. We actually came out of the storm with over $1 million, which is great. Hey, I'll take buried treasure every fucking day of the week. That's fantastic. This is probably not worth processing. We'll just hold on to it. That does finish, actually, the Isle of Wight dig site, though. So maybe... I'm going to push them over. I don't think there's any risk. 63%. I think we'll wait. Also, pretty good. Double bird eggs. Get you started on that for maximum speed. Verify. Yes, we are in fact done. Rest you up. Cool. So, we should start thinking about... Oh yeah, I've also like put in some like veg and stuff here to like try and start to make this actually look a little bit more like Jurassic Park. Not over the whole map, because I'm not made of money, but like, you know, parts of it. I also think leaving like the lakes and some of the trees and stuff here from when this was a pen also helps to make it look more jungly. So I'm not going to replace any of that. But yes, with the Baryonyxes, Baryonyxi, Baryonychines, we need to talk about how many to put in. So I believe the DPG species list, which is bullshit, has like 5 Baryonyxes as being on Thorna. So we could do 5, which is a good number for a carnivore. It's not, you know, 4 like the Herreras. So I might do 5. I think for now, like, we just take, you know, whatever we get for a clutch size. But, for whatever the final tally is, we can definitely do more. Okay. So. What are we missing? Pteranodon, Stegosaurus. That's it, right? Everything else is researched. We can go ahead and research Stego, too, while this happens. Yeah, that's fine. Oops. But then, yeah, honestly, the aviary is probably the last thing we build. That's probably species 15. Because then we'll have this tour completed and populated. I think, so my original plan was to put the Stegosaurus in the main herbivore pen. But since we're leaving Herrera and Velociraptor over here, and not putting either one on the tour, that's going to leave an extra paddock. So I think we'll actually put Stegosaurus and what would have been the Triceratops paddock on the map. And I think that'll be nice for, like, theming reasons, because we'll have the Safari tour for, like, the... Oh, storm. For, like, the friendly herbivores, right? The Parasaur, the Corytho, the Brachy, and the Galley. And then... Oh, Jesus. And then the more aggressive ones, the ones with the spikes, will actually be sectioned off from the tour vehicles in their respective enclosures. So we'll have the trikes over here, and then the stegos back up around the corner. And I think that that's all right. It also means that like the primary park tour, which should be the main attraction, does have two like exclusive herbivores, and it's not just basically the carnivore tour plus Triceratops. So that feels probably better too. So let's get through the old storm here and continue on our Baryonyx quest, which is actually just about good to go. Okay, so I guess the research finished too without me even noticing. We'll put you on rest because we'll need you to hatch soon. Shit. Oh, you're right here. Beautiful. Nice. Nice. Okay, back to this. So, Baryonyx clutch size is... Oh, the batch size is 5. Well, then, well, yeah, we'll just hatch 5. So, here's the thing with the Baryonyx mod. We have the revamped Baryonyx, which has a staggering amount of skins. So I don't think I'm going to use the 2015 style. It is not really aesthetically in line with the Jurassic Park style. It's pretty gaudy. It is great, don't get me wrong. And it's also only associated with, obviously, the Jurassic World website. Which we should do a Jurassic World build at some time that's only based on Jurassic World. I think that would be fun. Doing like website Baryonyx mod, Microceratus mod for the website Micro, which is kind of the film one. There's kind of a film one that looks like the website one. And then doing a species list based only on information in Jurassic World itself, the film, ignoring like species added in Fallen Kingdom and Dominion. So yeah, some of these other ones, I don't know what they're referencing. Tomastoma is definitely just like a lizard or something. I think same with Orinoco. I think those are just fun skins they did. I don't know if Swamp and Survivor directly reference some stuff. The Kenner one is like a 93 Baryonyx. Like conceptually. I could just do 5 Kenner Baryonyxes. Which we've used before at a park. It's a really nice looking skin and color palette. The eye's a little weird, but like... Yeah, I didn't really go through like all the base colors here and pick one that looked like something. So yeah, I guess we'll just do the Kenner one. Social, humble. Get rid of the thirsty, now that we did that gene. We can spend the 500. We got a concussion. Might as well get started on that. Cancel. Do this. There we go. I think we put these 3 on this job together. That way the other guy can, like, hatch. Alright. Which, apparently, the eggs are already done. I didn't even notice. Oh, yeah, the tour does cut through their pen, so I probably don't want the aggressive ones. Which means we will do a second batch. I'm okay with that. Also, they're expensive enough that, like, we only get 2 here anyway. Yeah. Plus getting 2 out is enough to hopefully tip us over to 2.5 stars. Which will be a real turning point for this campaign. We can stop getting completely destroyed by tuberculosis. Which will be lovely. Really? Dude, why did the storm kick the shit out of the Herrerasaurus? That's actually kind of wild. Okay. You need to get sedated. You need to get woken up. Get up! Time to put on a show. Somewhere. Somewhere? There we go. I feel like, if your mouse cursor's over the icon, it should always work. You shouldn't have to move to the side of the icon to find the dinosaur. But that's a minor complaint, I guess. Okay. Right, I didn't have the money because it was too expensive. Yes, true.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
True and accurate. I'm just gonna wait for this one to get pulled out. Might as well.
Heading to pick up the asset.
Okay, well, we're $1 million out.
Asset has been collected.
Hopefully, we get that pretty quick.
Assets in the air. Asset has been
I don't like all the Brockies being, like, crammed down here. Kind of weird.
Has been delivered.
They'll spread out, though. Like, the tours should do a pretty good job of mixing up the enclosure. That's, like, the one upside of tours, is they tend to startle dinosaurs around, which tends to keep the territory a little bit more stable. As long as they're not in, like, permanent panic mode. So, like, this level of tour, where there's still enough spots that they can get away from the cars, works out really well. Well, I released my baryonyx. However, I forgot that the fish feeder is like $1 million.
In transit.
So that sucks.
Confirming asset delivery.
No, you're okay with everything else. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good color palette for a JP berry over a Jurassic World styled one.
Transportation complete.
I dig it. Not just because it's a Kenner reference. Okay, 598. Seriously, dudes? I might have to sedate these guys. I think we do have to. Well, let's go get started. Okay, 650, I think, was all we needed. It might have been, like, only roughly, but let's see. Yeah, unfortunately, I just have to use 3 of you idiots on this shit. Well, there it is. We did, like, recently come out of a storm, but this is a bit concerning. But I can't wait. I can't not get the fish feeder, like, immediately. So, here's hoping. Also desperately need this 2.5 stars. Oh, can you, get me a picture? Give me pictures of Spider-Man. Alright, that helps a little bit. It's a little bit of a safety net. We took pictures of, like, everything else already, so... Picture spam is not the solution. Picture spam was how we even got to this point. I had a very unfortunate circumstance where the Jeep bugged out and drove into a fence and was unable to find its way to Pathfind Out, and it happened to do it right here and completely block the herbivore tour from working. And I didn't notice for the longest time until my economy crashed, and I wondered why I went into a storm with like less money than I came out of the previous storm with. It's working now, but it didn't work just by moving the Jeep. I moved the Jeep out of the way, and the tour put out one fucking car, and the other car got stuck in the entryway. So I actually had to reload the entire fucking game because of that glitch with the Jeep, which was astoundingly bad. Okay, let's, I guess we just wake him up. Please, 2.5. Please, I'm begging you. Just get me 2.5. That's all I need. 2.5 stars. Which is, it's also at the mercy of the visibility, which was, we had a big backlog, I think, which is why there's no cars on this section. We might have literally just hit, like, the limit on cars that were allowed to be in the game or something. Missing fish. You have fish. It's just, you know, the other side of the map from you. Well, there's a nice look at him in the daylight. Lovely fella. Really good detail on the skin. Like, very professional. Sometimes skins look like they're, like, really painted on. Like crayons. This looks like a real skin. Like, great stuff. Props to the mod maker. Whoever you are, check the description of the video for more on the mods. Well, and by more I mean a link to the page on Nexus. Still missing fish. He is heading for a fence. He's gonna be a little bastard. For sure. Yep. 2.4. Please! Okay, before he breaks the goddamn fence. Which will happen in a second here. No config issues. I can't put in a fucking hotel. This is probably just, like, visibility has got to hit a threshold. 8047 visible. Seriously, dude? Oh my god. Maybe. Please? 2.5, please? God damn it. Oh, I mean, to be fair, the dinosaurs that weren't visible might have been the berries. So, if we get this guy airlifted over, we actually might be... We might be in the mix. Come on. Please! Please! There also could be like one Brachii out of view or something somewhere stupid. Come on. 2.5. Please! I need that. 0.1 star. Come on. Come on. How did you not get it for me? It was 2.4 before I added you. They apparently will at least yell at the cars. So there might come a day. No. Why would you fucking... Oh, that's gonna be it for today. Till next time.